We're rising off the floor! Jim and me! Oh my! We can fly!
We gon' have the power to fly like this without no pack, without no suit. We ain't gonna need to be taken up and then jump out the plane. We gonna take off from the ground. The Lord is gonna give us power to fly, man.
Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard? That the everlasting God, the Lord, the Creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
That's the type of power the Lord is gonna give his men. We're gonna have that power of flight. We're gonna be able to fly without no jetpack or any of that, right? The power that we're gonna receive is gonna be perfect, flawless. You won't need no type of batteries, and we gonna be the batteries through the Spirit, right? And you gotta believe that. You gotta believe that the Lord is gonna give us power, man, to where we gonna be able to fly.
We're rising off the floor! Jim and me! Oh my! We can fly!
True power.
Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, newest in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a lesson based on, the reason why I'm doing this lesson is because yesterday I saw a movie called The Creator, which stars Denzel Washington's son. I forgot his first name. Basically, it's a movie called The Creator, which deals with AI, humans and AI, and basically how AI is really taking over the known world. Everything around us is done through artificial intelligence, from jobs to video games to movies. Like, you can literally have AI to write your script, okay? From weapons of destruction to computers to your cell phones to everything you can think about. This devil has weaponized AI by means of his control, okay? Because when you watch these movies, when they're talking about that machines are going to take us over, for one thing, Esau Edom is not it's not in Esau's will, I say it that way, to stop AI. He doesn't want to stop it, but he wants to learn how to control it so he can become the ultimate God. Because the AI is basically like an invisible power that controls everything, and it mimics Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, though there's no comparison. But when you watch the latest Mission Impossible movie, basically they was in war with AI, man. Okay? Basically an algorithm that you can't see nor can you fathom, which goes into the omnipotent or omnipotent power of the Most High. And this is Esau mocking the Most High on the left-hand side. So when you see these movies, oh, we have to stop because they're going to take over man. Well, for one thing, dummy, you created AI. Okay, the Lord gave you the power and the technology to create this unfathomable beast that you're going to indeed be taken by. But you created it, and you're not really trying to destroy it, because for the simple fact, you want to learn how to use it against people. And they showed you that in this movie. Okay, but what was so funny about the whole movie, I was taking pictures, is that they show you these particular hybrids. These people think like humans, they talk like humans, they act like humans, and they're far more advanced. Okay, they can die, which is the human aspect of AI, but AI is basically programmed to learn human emotion and reasoning. So the more that it sticks around you or the environment, the more it learns. Okay, and they showed you that in that movie Megan, which Megan was a very prime example on what we may be up against. And like in this movie, they showed you like the police force, straight AI, man. Okay, it was tripping me out because these people, it was funny in a way because the way that these things were reacting upon getting killed. But these are robots, AI robots, okay, that was firing against the people, so to speak. And I mean, they can scope you out, they know your location, they can detect you. And usually, if they shooting, they hitting your ass on point. Okay, and there's no getting around this, bro. Like, seriously. Like, this was a tripped out scene too, and I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but basically, man, they programmed this thing to do one thing. His whole programming was to do one thing, was to destroy shit. So when the script is called Esau the Waster, that's not an exaggeration, okay? This man is clearly the waster. He's clearly the destroyer. And these movies show you that, but I'm getting the fact that we're gonna need spiritual power, because how the hell are we gonna go up against something like that? Okay, and the crazy part about it is it has the police. This is going to be a police force. Okay, because with these things, they don't have to take lunch breaks. You don't have to give them incentives. You don't have to give them donuts. Okay, you don't have to give them an hourly pay. Okay, the most you have to do with them is it's basically keep the money to keep them fixed, you know, keep them upgraded, upgrade the algorithms every so often. And they're going to learn, and they're going to start to update with time, you know. And this is what we're trying to tell you, Jakes, man. This man has weapons beyond your comprehension, you know. And the Most High is going to allow Esau to release these things. I believe truly in a time coming that they're going to release these robots, because they showed you in the beginning of the movie, in the introduction, on how they could be turned, well, I ain't going to say necessarily turned against people, but they've taken over jobs. They can do parkour. They're part of the military, all types of shit. Like, don't be surprised if you have soldiers out there that's equipped with some type of artificial intelligence, man. Okay, because clearly we seeing that they give these things the power or the means of looking human. They have human characteristics, and if this thing was literally covered with the whole human face, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You see? So don't think that Esau doesn't have the technology, because even on here they had something which is called donating your likeness to AI, meaning that they can take a carbon copy of you, they can download your whole algorithm of your human brain, and they can create a bot, and they can download your conscience into a robot, and this robot will mimic you, it will sound like you, would do the things you do, but far more greater. It will learn at a rapid rate because it's a computer. And they showed you the brain chips that these algorithms are having. They're pretty much modeled after the human brain times 10. They're basically functioning on a vibration of 100% psyche, versus, like they say, the average human being only uses 20 to 30% of their brain. These things are using over 100%. This is what we should be like, you know what I'm saying, if we wasn't in such a polluted world. But we gonna need the Lord, man. We definitely gonna need spiritual power. All right, and I'll say that to say the least. All right, so anyway, I got a couple precepts here. This is the book of Psalms 18, and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses 27. It says, "For thou wilt save the afflicted people." And who's the afflicted? The Israelites, our people. We are the afflicted, but will bring down high looks, which is the proud and the haughty. It says, "For thou wilt light my candle, and the Lord my power will light my darkness," man. Okay, and that candle goes into this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, this truth. Okay, because without the truth, you cannot understand or begin to fathom the comprehension of the Lord, man. Even with the truth, you can't fathom the concept of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. But we have some type of understanding on what we're part of. See? But, and another thing what gets me is, when I look at these videos, like the brother, he uploads some dope videos, man. Just the imagination alone is breathtaking. But, you know, this is what really irks my spirit when I see stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Not the compliments, because this is a dope video. But it says, "Lord willing, I cannot wait to use my supernatural powers." But when I look at this, it's just like, all right, what are you doing for the Lord? Because the scripture said, "I don't think that any man should receive anything from the Lord." But I'm seeing a channel, and I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subscriptions, no videos. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 subscriptions. Join November 1st, 2020. Now, I don't know if it's this brother, if he has another page or a channel he teaches on, but I'm speculating that he has no teaching. Okay, so what do you mean you can't wait to use your power? How you going to use your power when you ain't doing nothing for the Lord? Now, in the kingdom, every Israelite, man, woman, and child will have power to, you know, to do what they need to do. But on this side, if If you ain't putting in work for the Lord, then don't expect to receive these blessings, man. Okay, because there's no guarantee that we're going to receive power. There's no guarantee that I'm going to receive spiritual power, man. Okay, it's just a hope. It's just a desire. It's a want. It's a necessity. But the Lord be like, look, I ain't put that in your makeup, bro. Not at least right now. You got to suffer through this shit. And I ain't going to give you the commandment powers right now. You got to wait, bro. He can very well be like that. But we believe that the Lord is going to give us that power. Okay, and it's going to be out of a sheer necessity. Okay, it's going to be one in need, but necessity, you know. Then some people say, hey, well, you know, I don't believe in that. Well, don't believe in it. And clearly we know who don't believe in it, because, you know, these guys bring blicks to camps, you know. So, yeah, man, you know, Jake better get it together, man. You better stop playing with the Lord and get it together, because we're going to be up against that type stuff. You know, it says here, for thou wilt light my candle, and the Lord my power, and light my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God I have leaped over a wall. So this is King David. King David had spiritual power. Okay, David had the ability to do miraculous things. He had the supernatural ability to fight. Okay, true swarms of troops. Like I believe a troop goes into like a swarm of troops, or like a platoon or something. Okay, it says, for with thee I have run through a troop. Okay, and when you look at these things, those are troops right there, man. Okay, those are troops. See, this type of technology, man, these things shooting laser weapons, and this thing here, I'm gonna show you, brother, something, if I can find it. I think I may have deleted it, but it was a satellite that pretty much, that was that shit right there, man. When that thing flashes through your fucking city or your town or your state, just know, when you see that, they getting ready to destroy your shit. And Esau was controlling all that, man. You know, he was controlling all that. So when you see that over your hood, they green light to take it out. You know, this is why we need the Lord. All right. But anyway, it says, as for my power, his way is perfect, and the word of the Lord is tried, and he is a buckler to all those that trust in him. So when you think of buckler and shield, man, you know, it says, for who is the power that saved the Lord, or who is a rock save our power? It is the Most High that girded me with strength, and making my way perfect, and he making my feet like hind feet, and setting me upon high places. And he teaching my hands to war, so that the bow of the steel is broken by my arms. It says, thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand, which is Yahushua, holding me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip, and I pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again until they were consumed. Okay, and I wounded them that were not able to rise, and they have fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle, and thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the neck of my enemies, that I may destroy them that hate me. And they cried, but there was none to save them, even unto Yahweh, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind, and I cast them out as the dirt in the streets. And thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, that thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people who I have not known shall serve me, man. Okay, so hey, Yahushua gave King David that power, man. Okay, he gave him that power to enact vengeance on the heathen. So how much more us in the time to come? How much more us in the time to come, when all hell breaks loose in America? Because I believe that there will be spiritual power reserved for certain men in this thing, man. I really believe that. Okay, and hey, call Yahushua, you know. This is the book of Isaiah 41. Yep. This is Isaiah 41, and I'm going to start at verses 10. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee, and I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. For behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Okay, so anybody that comes up against the elect men of the Lord will be destroyed. Okay, because in this time, we're going to be under heavy persecution, heavy scrutiny. Okay, we're going to be demonized. People are going to turn against us. Family is going to try to turn against us. Your wife, your kids, even brothers in this thing is going to get weak, and they're going to give other brothers up. As the scriptures say, brother delivering brother to death. You should be hated by all men for my name's sake. We're in those times, brothers, man. So, hey, watch who you trust. And even when you're careful about who you're trusting, it's the people that you trust that's to be the ones that get you. 9 times out of 10, don't be the ones you don't trust. It be the ones you trust to be the ones that get your ass caught up, man. Because it's like if a person you don't trust the person, it's like it ain't gonna be no surprise, man. Like you ain't gonna see it coming from a person you trust, but you will see it coming from a person you don't trust. That's why, hey, family members, man, hey, I don't put nothing past them people. For what? They're enemies of the Lord. So how much more enemies of us they gonna be? You know? And it says, thou shalt seek them, and thou shalt not find them. Even them that contend with thee, they that war against thee should be as nothing. And as for a thing of naught, for I, Yahweh, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Just imagine like when you was a kid, and you was first learning how to get in the pool. Usually the parent holds your right hand. If you're a right-handed child, the parent with the left hand will hold your right hand. You know what I'm saying? And guide you into the water to give you the confidence to swim. It's kind of the same thing. You know, it's going to be a very uptight time we living in, you know, due to the pestilence, the plagues. It's going to be a lot of confusion on the planet Earth. People are not going to know what to do. People are going to be trying to figure out how to get back to normal. You know, it's going to be a big powder cake, but the Lord is going to see us through. Okay, he's going to hold us. But it says here, fear not, I will help thee. So we have help coming, brothers. I know sometimes Satan get in our mind and tells us, oh man, you guys are going to be left stranded. In many ways, it seems like that because, you know, I feel like the left-hand side is totally overtaking the right. But the Lord is he's never late. He's always on time no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's because you getting jacked up and he ain't come on your time doesn't mean he's not on time. He ain't coming in your time. He's coming in his time when he sees fit, you know. But it says, fear not, thou worm Jacob. And the scriptures calls us worms because we're defenseless. It says, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, says Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. But behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. It says a new instrument. Because the Lord said he was going to make the creature his weapon. Okay. It says here, a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills as chaff. And thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away. And the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and show glory in the Holy One of Israel, man. Okay? And that's the beautiful part, bro. The Lord said he was going to make us a new sharp threshing instruments, and we should beat the mountains. The mountains are your governments. Okay? Your city municipalities, your state municipalities. You know what I'm saying? Those are governments. You know? And, hey, it's going to be a fun day, man. You know? Lord's will, he deals with us on that level. But pretty much I'm going to end it there. And some more scriptures we can go into, but you brothers get the point. Giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to the help by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakapadash. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball. Shalom.